Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire. I am your host, Roman. Tonight we have a very special Friendsgiving show, as we will not be here next week for Thanksgiving. And we wanted to give our thanks for the year that was, for the many opportunities Hollywood has given us to have some very spirited discussions, to discuss the wonderful people we got to interact with this year, and maybe talk about some of the pop culture nonsense which is now occurring. God help us. So, without further ado, let's roll into this panel. And our friend Pops may be popping in later. Please stay with us. Please don't leave. So let's go around and do our introductions, and then we're going to get into just the talk of the year that was, which was admittedly a pretty cool year for the show. So he is my partner on this channel. He is my wingman. He once stopped me from carpet bombing Garmer, North Carolina, because that's where the butterball turkeys come from. He is Shield Wall of Dragons. Welcome back, my friend. It's wonderful to have you here. How are you today?
How's it going, everybody? Very happy to be here. So I was looking over the list that you sent of all the things that we've done this year. It's quite a good list. It's a lot of things that we did.
Yeah,
and it doesn't kind of feel like it sometimes for me. Like it's it's like a weekly thing. We come on here, we do our thing, and I just kind of didn't really it didn't really hit me until I saw the list, the great number of things that we've done. And it's been really fun. And I just wanted to say thank you for having me on the show. It's been kind of a big part of my life. Like this is like the main thing I look forward to every week. Well, this and being on Jacob Ironside show as well. But
and we got to meet this year, dude. We got to meet in the real world.
Yeah, we did. And
that's crazy. Shield Wall has been locked in the bathroom for 23 years now, and no one has let him out.
but yeah, so we're gonna have a good show. Wait,
Mando.
Okay,
raccoons.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a good show, and but yeah,
raccoons, lions.
Put that out there. Thanks for having me on the show. It's been a lot of fun, and you put a lot of work into doing these and getting them going and everything. So please subscribe to Roman of the Empire and like the streams, comment on the streams.
After the streams.
Yes, after the streams too. And the rewatch if you can. And he puts a lot of hard work into this because he loves it. So and likes doing it. He's not trying to make a bunch of money. And he loves your voice. But he's got a great group of people here. I usually don't talk this long during my intros, but I just wanted to say this. He's got a great group of people.
It's your voice, though. It's so
bringing
soothing.
people on, and I met a lot of great people online this way. So through him, he sent me a DM one day. I guess I was in his chat talking, and he said, "Hey, you want to be on?" And I was like, "Sure." And so here we are. And now we've got all these great friends in our spheres of influence. That I don't think I would have met any other way. So really appreciate that. That's all I got to say about that.
Thank you, Shield Wall. I mean, it feels like the end of Casablanca.
Yes.
It feels like the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Thank you, my friend. I mean, I'm so happy we did it. I'm so happy we did it. And like I said, getting to meet you this year was kind of a piece de resistance. I was so happy we got to roll. And I mean, you've been part of the show for what in Satan's ghost is that fucking sound?
It's Matt. It's Matt.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough, Matt. It's passed. So thank you again, my friend, for being here. He is the scourge of Gotham, the nemesis of the Dark Knight. He is Joker Voice. Joker Voice, welcome back, my friend. How are you? How is Killer Croc? Have you made shoes out of him yet?
No, because I told you last week he stays down below, and it's very hot and humid down there. It's not. It's bad for the skin, kind of. It's moldy. It's not fun.
Accepted.
But yes, I am always it is always a pleasure and an honor to be here. Just like Shield said, getting to meet Roman in real life. I've seen him drunk both times, but that's fine. It's fine with that. And then meeting Shield last year was this year, yeah. Meeting Shield in Vegas has just been some of the highlights of this year. I mean, Beard is always sexy as fuck, so we'll just kind of go with that. Stop it. And then everyone here, Matt is a regular part of my show now. Dempsey, my main mod here, and Sammy, another Joker fan, even though he likes the bat a little more. I'll let that slide. And Jacob, if I ever need a meme, I can call on him. And Squeak Out, stop it. You're a little biased there. Come on now. But yes.
I did send you the link, by the way, Ms. Mouse.
Ms. Mouse. Ooh.
He is the meme master of the interweb, using his power for good instead of evil. He is Jacob Ironside. Welcome back, Jacob. It is wonderful to have you with us tonight. You've got some stuff that we'll set up later that we are going to share that when upon review made me laugh and made me cry. So I'm glad you are here with us, my friend. How are you doing, Jacob Ironside?
Well, first thing, happy Thanksgiving. How do you like your Roman turkey done, Jacob? Yeah.
Shit. Thing. It's good, Jacob. It looks good.
I love it.
Great.
Nice.
Well, that's an actual life-size Roman stuffed into a life-size turkey. So that thing will feed a lot of people.
You know,
the last
Matt,
year
I wouldn't be surprised if you were not getting served that in a couple days if the things aren't if things don't change.
Sorry, Jake. What was that?
Yeah, the last year and a half has been great. Met so many great people. Met Roman. Met all you fine people on the chat on the panel and in the chat. So it's been a great year and a half. Look forward to the next year.
Thank you, JX. I remember. I mean, it was back in yon olden days. Damn it, Shield Wall. See, it's shit like that that's bring the situation to a head. Yeah, when we were in the startup phase, and you were.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Whoa!
What the fuck just happened?
I thought Roman yeeted him.
Wow.
No, and Mando still hasn't made her way back yet. Hang on. I got a message. It's not from Mando though. So Mando, I don't know where she is in the country, but if you're near there, be careful. Yeah, you were back with us in the young, like I said, the young olden days, Jacob, at the startup of this. Before a lot of the other panel members that come on board, you and I had worked together. And I'm glad we were able to foster this friendship that goes beyond the show, which is nice, like so many of us has. If I learned command of the English language, I would be so much better at my job.
Just drink more. Just drink more. It's fine.
And we have a similar taste in helmets too. So
she back.
There she is. She back.
Young sir. I don't
Mando.
know how to do this to make it work well. There's Matt. Matt doesn't go there. Then you go there. Then Matt goes over here.
I still have to.
It's like those little tile games where you have to like reorder the numbers.
It is. I tried to make the smiley face, except it's all you people.
Roman Trish.
God help me. She will tell you if this is the way. Anima May, she's back. Books, games, or movies. She is armored up and ready to fight lions. She is Untamed Mando.
I will
Welcome
never
back, Mando.
live that down.
Yeah, you know what happened there? You got yeeted into like an alternate universe for a little while, but now you're back with us.
But that's okay, Mando, because Roman will never live down the formation of the Scissor Family.
Every week, folks. Every week, I begged them. I've actually sent out private mail to them, letter mail, like with stamps on it, begging for this to stop. And yet,
Oh, is that what that was from?
I always
Yeah,
know
well,
I
it's
didn't
from
even
you.
open it. I threw it away.
I already know it's from you because it's ticking. So
Yeah.
That was from me.
No, it's you get a
Anyway,
cease and desist letter that's made up of like
Is
cut
that what
up
that? Is that what
magazine
that
letters.
stop
tablet?
sending the fucking
Is that what that
scissor.
tablet of stone was that I got in the mail?
Very
I thought it
funny,
was
you
a-
did.
yeah.
That
Just
got
rock.
a lot
Yeah.
done,
mine was
by
like
the
a
way.
John
They
Doe
charge-
letter from 7.
They charge by the pound. So Mando, glad you're back. And Mando was the very first guest on this show in its earlier iteration, which most people don't know about, but she was there. She was the first. She was at the helm when everything failed, when we lost connection, and Mando was the only one on the show for a brief time.
Ah, yes.
Like didn't but she couldn't end the stream. So
Yeah,
she was
when-
just gonna go.
Yep. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh,
We got-
if the host leaves a stream and the guest is just stuck, you can leave the stream, but the stream just keeps going and going.
Yeah,
and
it's
going.
still
Okay, Roman, I think no, put Squeaka back where Mando was.
I don't know how.
No.
There? Oh,
yes, and then
Back where Mando
and now
was.
and
There
now
you go.
no.
and now you
We are not
well,
doing
and now-
that.
Now you need to swap her in beer.
There was a memo on the
Where-
show earlier this year. that
Put
was
Squeaka
ignored
where
about
beard
Pratt
is
Nation
and beard where
on the
that
show,
is.
and that has been wildly ignored. So I'm
Boo!
actually going to be firings tonight. There are going to be firings. It's not.
Oh, so you're gonna put me under JB? I got it.
Where am I? Oh, Jacob, and now I'm at.
Dempsey.
The Native Americans took one look at his beard in 1621, and boom! The first Thanksgiving occurred. He is Beard of Liberty. How
Light
are
me
you,
a dozen
Beard?
too, JB.
We got.
How is the human hunting
I get it.
going?
I get it.
I'm always worried.
I get
Oh,
it.
I do get it. I get it.
It's the alleged human hunting. The alleged human hunting.
Alleged. It's
Little known
worse.
fact, guys.
Worse.
Little known
That,
fact.
Word.
In the early harsh winters with the settlers, Beard managed to raise 7,000 turkeys in his beard in the warmth and shelter them all for. So,
yep, it's true. It's true.
I was wondering how they did
It's like a
that.
giant
no.
incubator.
If we could sell that, I would buy it. So how are you, my friend? How have you been?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun. I don't remember exactly whenever I first showed up here on
Shade of red.
it's going to happen a lot, JV. You're going to make it happen a lot. You're
I
going to
know.
make sure to say all the things.
Oh,
Uh,
I'll do all the things.
So I don't know. I don't remember
Right there with
exactly
ya.
when I showed up or what movie it was for or anything like that. It may have been a free range or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a lot
Well,
of
that was-
fun.
Actually, you came on last year.
Was it last year?
Yes.
It was.
Oh, okay.
You got stuck in one of the horrible series that no one wants to talk about, and that's
Oh, that's
I brought
right.
you in. I brought you.
That's
in.
right.
Was it
Oh, it was
like
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka, right?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, it
It
was
was
like
like- yeah, it
prison
was.
rape. I'm sorry
I
about
don't-
that. That wasn't
Okay.
nice.
I'm gonna say that it starts to blur altogether, but I don't mean that in a bad way because I just kind of like look forward. This is like getting together with my friends every single week. So, and yeah,
That's why we do it. That's why we do it. That's why we do
meet,
the show
meet,
every
meeting
week.
a lot of good and interesting people. There may be somebody. I'm not looking at you, Matt. Duck down.
Into Vegas.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
But
got to meet
anyway.
one person on the panel in real life.
Chocolate.
Yeah, it's true.
My God. Fuck you guys. Musician,
I
pop
have
culture
that one over there.
aficionado, YouTube prostitute, man of the people. He is Sammy.
got him.
Repeat. Welcome back, Sammy. I love the coat. How's the new show going? You showed that trailer last week and you sent me the finished thing. That Batman fucking show you're going to be doing looks fucking fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Just make it a Joker show. It'd be so much more fun.
You know, maybe one day after we cover all the Batman lore, but we will definitely have Joker month. Thank you for having me on. Like these last 8 months with you guys has just been a blast. You brought me in on like a toy stream, and then I think you asked me about Outworld, and I was like, no, dude, I'm just down to hang out whenever.
Right.
And then it all kind of step from that. Now I'm the horriest horror on YouTube. So
by the way, it has been a spectacular show to watch. You're one of the panel members from this year, which you know we've been doing this for 3 years, so it's been slow growth. Joker has his finger up, which means either he has erectile dysfunction or he wants to say something.
Well, you call yourself a whore. Whores get paid. Sammy, you're a slut.
He's not wrong. Sammy's a groupie.
Yeah. Hey, no, I'm doing my own stuff now. Bird has left the nest.
That's right.
I'm now creator. Yeah. He's plummeting rapidly to the ground, but he's left the nest. Baby Huey has left the nest. So let's
I love Baby Huey cartoons.
So do I, man.
Well, they're fun. That's not a lifestyle. But Sammy, I'm glad you've been with us for the last 8 months. It's hard to believe it's only been 8 months. Frankly, it seems like Jay the Deep Minded. Hello. We're going to go through our chat here in just a second. We're still going through our intros. Lovely to see you out there. Though Jay, I'm every time you pop in here, it makes the show a little bit better. It makes me a little bit happier. And he's not a guest, but he's almost a guest, as he is the returning man who knows all the things about all the things, and he does this to me every fucking time.
And he's an awesome D&D player too. Don't forget that part.
Mephisto Maximus, the Rehabilitatus, which wasn't right, but it's the best I can do, Matt. I've had several drinks. And welcome back to the show, my friend. How are you?
Man, I don't know about, I feel like a prisoner in my own body, or a prisoner of my own body with like lasagna and all these horrible foods that they've been foisting on me. But
Lasagna.
Matter of fact, if I send you the lasagna for Halloween, you could have used that picture as your Halloween themed picture.
It's true. I saw that picture. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was scary.
You know, we have them. If the finances work the way I think they do, they'll send me home next week because the 30 days are up. But I could go home physically probably right now, you know. And man, but I'm glad to be out. I'm glad that my health is improving and I can still get in touch with you guys and not be driven crazy by like being trapped in this place, you know.
Now, would your health have improved instead of lasagna if they gave you breadsticks?
Probably not.
Well, they have given me breadsticks, which tastes more like, you know, like calcified, like horrible calcified chalk, you know. Like
Beard, don't do that.
I've been here now 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks roughly.
Yeah.
So that's like they've given me 3 meals a day. So let's say that's 10 days I've been here, 30 meals. There've been honestly 4 meals which have been, I could say, good, right?
Oh.
Then there have been because it was edible, you know, whatever. Then of the other 27 meals or whatever, at least 20 of them have been mind-numbingly horrible.
Ugh.
Like their idea for breakfast today was 3 breakfast sausages.
Oh,
How do you
well.
fuck up breakfast?
I got
Breakfast
more.
is
I got
literally
more
the
food in
easiest
jail
fucking
than that.
meal in the world
You know?
not to fuck up.
Eggs, bacon,
I got,
toast.
like,
There you
Or the
go.
time they gave us
I
all
like
hot
good
dogs.
food in jail, bruh. Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They feed
The
prisoners
Mando's
better
jail
than.
food has been better.
No,
Oh,
They gave
there
us all hot dogs, right? with toppings in the sides, like chili, whatever, but no buns.
Yeah, you know.
What?
I found
Carbs, baby.
Matt's lasagna
Ew.
hospital lasagna.
Ew.
So
Okay. Well, that actually looks better than the lasagna.
Avert your
Yeah, it
eyes
is.
from Matt's
Oh,
lasagna.
that's true.
But Matt, I do want to say I'm praying every day that you get out of there and that everything moves forward the way it should, my friend. And two, I am so grateful for your friendship that we've developed over these last couple of years. And it is, as I've said, many of us on the panel have developed offline friendships, some closer than others.
Yeah.
But many of us have developed a good friendship.
What could you be talking about?
And that is something in this particular world, in the YouTube world. I don't know how often it really happens, where it's not just this strange interconnecting of people who have common interests and come together and talk once a week, but it's well beyond that. I think with just about everybody on the panel, and again, some closer than.
If I may, if I may, Roman, if you are out there in the chat or whatever, if you get an opportunity to go to a meetup,
God, yes,
absolutely do it. It is an amazing experience. My YouTube experience has been exponentially changed from meeting folks like Roman, from meeting JT and his breadsticks and Olive Garden references, from meeting Gary, from meeting Jeremy, from meeting all of them. It is worth your time. Absolutely go and do it.
Even if you don't want to like meet the big creators like Nerdrotic or Geeks and Gamers people, just meeting your friends.
I want to meet Mando. That's who
I want to meet you too.
The cannolis.
I don't even want to know out of that. But like the cannolis.
One day.
The cannolis and I are great friends now.
Yes.
John, the creative blue collar guy, we met because of one of Gary's meetups in San Diego. That's how we actually met in the real world. Now he's like literally one of my best friends. He comes over, we go out, we hang out all the time.
I actually spent more time with him than I did with you in Vegas.
Well, that's because
I got slipped a Mickey by Nadia.
That's because Nadia hooked you up with a gummy bear. Yeah.
Oh.
But hey, I do want to say this real quick.
Drugged by Nadia.
Since we were just talking with Matt and everything, is I've learned so much from Matt just being on these streams with him. It's incredible. Please go check out his channel, Unbearable 73. Yeah, he's a very, very smart man that has a lot of different things that he likes to learn about, and he's very, very in depth on that stuff. And he always finds a way to tie Naruto into anything.
Yeah,
so,
or the Bionic Man, or the Bionic Man.
Excuse you, Naruto can be applied to everyday life. I'm sorry, leave it.
Yeah.
That is not a kid.
Yeah, Todo Bio.
That is not a hint to tie Naruto into wrestling. Don't do it.
No, but you can.
You've never met Killer B and Raikage apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hey, let's
their taijutsu is based around pro wrestling.
We're still on the intros.
At least I didn't bring up the Speed Force.
And oh, fuck the Speed Force! Don't talk about that. You know that makes him mad. He is the drunk poet whose mystical music has only killed one person that we know of. He is Dempsey, the Thanksgiving poet. Welcome back, my friend. How are you, sir?
I am very well, actually. My health has been improving over the past couple days, which is great. The overall health in the house. My kids, they're getting healthier because we all had something that boomeranged around the house for about 2 weeks. It was bad. But, I'm thankful for my family, for all you here. You guys have welcomed me into this community in a way that I'm really just not used to. You guys have been very accepting and open. It's been great. my appearances on shows like this one and, Jacobs and, I've been on Nerdporial stuff, been on Prophet of the Dragon, Wakasashi's Tea House, Zach's, Reality Base, who are with Ryan Roger Athe. You guys have been great to me. And, like has been already said, I look forward to this stuff, man. I don't get a lot of time outside of the house, so this is great for me. And, I get that nerd release because my wife is like, Steve, I don't care. You know what I mean? So I come here and unload.
I know.
I know.
We know.
That's why I'm divorced twice.
Right. I'm also thankful. My anime came back after 10 years. Bleach, making new stuff right now. Their 1,000-Year Blood War stuff is amazing.
Man, that man Bleach. That man,
right?
And that caused Dempsey to have a whole different type of nerd release when that came back.
Oh God!
Wrong,
I believe it's called the Door right now.
Oh God!
Wait. So a nerd release, is that what Beard calls his nightly experience with Squeaka?
Sweet.
Hey now.
Right.
And on that note,
Well, hey, hold on. I got a new personal best this year in Symphony of the Night. I got down to 1 hour and 10 minutes, so that's good. Which is a video game, by the way. I don't know if you guys know.
Yes, I have heard that.
Nice.
That's
my favorite game in the whole world. But I am also thankful that I didn't have to watch The Acolyte, Doctor Who, Wheel of Time, Rings of Power, Agatha all along.
You missed The Acolyte. You only missed it by that much, though. If your timing had been a little bit different, you would have been sucked in.
The sad thing is, The Acolyte was terrible. Ahsoka
it was so bad.
Was out of all those was the least worst.
Right.
Yeah,
it had
really
Ray Stevens in it.
Ray Stevens?
Ray Stevens was the only saving point.
Yeah, it was the only thing. He was great in everything he did in there.
I actually quoted him today from The Acolyte when I was with my old Navy buddies, and we were talking about missing the service. And I said, it's funny. There's a show called The Acolyte, blah blah. And I said, I missed the idea of it, which was the quote about him when he was asked about, do you miss the Jedi Order? I missed the idea of it, and I thought it was, but that he was the best. He was the best character on that show. I mean, I don't want to dwell on that. We still have one more panel member to get to tonight. I mean, at least the rest of us. If you build the better mousetrap, you catch the better mouse. The best mouse is the Squeaka Mouse. Welcome back, Squeaka. Lovely to have you here with us tonight.
I think you got her name wrong.
I love when you are here.
Spell everything wrong.
Squeaka is
Squeaka. You broke Squeaka. What happened?
Is the best because Beard goes. Oh, God damn it! Turn the camera back on, Beard.
I'm thinking the same thing, JV. The same thing.
Beard,
I am
Bring the tomato back up.
I'm so glad you met everybody here. Y'all are so funny. Yeah, Beard. Don't make me come over there.
Oh, she'll come later.
Oh no! Anything but that.
God damn it! So
I'm
yeah, we got to know
glad
Squeaka this year,
one person.
and I some of us better than others again. But I'm so happy you become part of our weird little family.
Weird.
You're fun.
I love Mando the best, but don't tell Beard.
Weird. You say that like it's a bad thing.
When Squeaka is happy about something, she literally bubbles over, and it makes everybody around her happy as well.
Too many jokes. Too many jokes.
I don't mean it in that. I mean it genuinely. You have an infectious happiness, Squeaka. And I love it. God.
No,
I have to go.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying so hard.
You just dang rodents.
Oh,
Never mind.
Repeat.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm sorry to all having witnessed that.
I'm with you, Jugger.
It's over. The show's over. Just fucking go. So before we go a little bit further, though, we do need to say hi to
jokes.
Chat.
I was trying to say I'm thankful for all you guys and thanks for tolerating me on your panel, Roman. And thanks for having a beard here for me to steal. You can quote that.
Clip that.
Okay.
Clip that.
Let's
you, wherever you're at in the world, clip that.
You're welcome. Roman is so rad. You're welcome, guys.
Very good. Very, very good.
Hold
Little
on,
mouse.
I just need to plug in my phone.
Sure.
Boosh.
Sure.
Don't have an infection, Squeaker. That was not the quote.
No, he said I was infectious, like a plague rat.
No, like funny.
I'm not sure that's better.
Zombie boss reviews. Fuck my life. Welcome to the show, my friend. The Eclectic Goat. I actually got to be on a show with her over on Sammy's World just a little bit ago. Love the goat. She had a lot of fun.
She's the goat.
She is the goat. Ducka. Zax.
Yeah,
My master friend from Canada. And Zax and I are actually talking about right now a possible collaborative where we talk about what the fuck happened to Mando.
I'm sorry, I don't know. Never mind, I like this. I'll take this.
Love them.
As do I.
Make it natural.
Ducka. The mouse
Very, very nice.
Oh, Jay the Deep Mind actually, she's here, and welcome, Jay. You had a kind of a longer there. Where is your intro thing? Oops, that's beer. There's what does that say? What are you saying? There's the is a rather cheery guy for having Baser stuck in his ass. Thank you, Jacob, for that. There it is. I think. Well, thank you, Jay. We love Jay. Jay is fantastic. She's here with us. She's on the other side of the globe, so it's always nice when she can be here with us. Jacob, you're fired. It's things like that, Jacob, that make me question our friendship, which I thought was pretty well established, but apparently not. Frank Yateley, welcome back to the show, my friend. Always good to see you out there.
I think this strengthens it.
Yeah.
I mean,
there you go.
At this rate, Jacob's intro is definitely going to get changed to uses its powers for evil instead of good.
Right.
Forgive me. I'm going through the
Sassy!
Chaotic.
Oh, there he is.
Sassy!
What do you mean? So that's yes, you are. Yeah, that's creative blue collar guy. Hello. Hang on. I'm gonna have to go back to the bottom here. Just like my regular life.
Oh my.
Okay, so I hear you tipping down to the bottom. I'm coming down.
That's like I am right now. The bottom.
The delightful, the delicious, the fantastically furry cannoli Sasquatch. That's not the right thing. Fuck my life. I'm so bad at this. Cannoli Sasquatch.
I mean, you tried.
Hello? Yes, we do get a tickle fight in April, which I always look forward to. Your fur tickles my nether regions like nothing ever has.
Never mind.
That's what beard does to Squeaka.
Oh my.
I was going to say it out loud, Joker.
Nasty Sasquatch. And again, the Sasquatches, both Cannoli and Mrs. Sassy, if you get to meet them at a meetup, they are simply the best people.
I'm giving them the best.
In the first meetup in Vegas, they gave us a drunken ride to your bar, Joker, which was a lot like a clown car, and Miss Sassy was a champ. She was driving, and boy, it was a rough ride for everyone. We were all like, "Woo!"
Okay, well, that was the first year. This past year, there was like triple the people that came over.
It was, there was like a gazillion people there.
Well, because Ryan came to my bar, and like everybody followed him.
That's fucking good. That's solid stuff. Was that the night I got like Unfortunately,
dude, you could barely walk. Dude, you saw me for like 30 seconds.
I know.
And for like 30 seconds, I met
that was
Snowball.
all Nadia's fault.
Yeah, I was
love her.
supposed to come to your bar, but then I got really tired. I don't know. Somebody might have slipped me something, but I got really tired. And then I had to leave with
Did Nadia do something?
I don't know. Well, she was there.
Nadia likes
I did. I was.
Show us on the doll. We're not.
But, actually, I gave Blair a ride back to the hotel because I drove her.
Yeah, Blair.
Yeah.
So I met Blair. I met Static 2020 there. You guys are all giants compared to me. I'm like, wow, you guys are all like big people.
Yeah, there was all like Brahma Bull was there.
Brahma. Getting to meet Brahma was fucking gold, man.
70s.
Walking around in a smoking jacket doing his thing. It was just fucking cool.
I don't know how he did it because he was at the Dallas meetup and it was like 1 billion trillion degrees in there. And he's wearing a smoking jacket.
Oh my.
I was like, dude, you're crazy.
Yes, that was the night I got the date rape drug. Yes, Sassy, that was that night. Thank you for remembering.
Never forget.
God. I forgot. I don't remember most of the night, and I woke up naked in the shower. So
there was so many people there.
Okay. There's too much that you've given me there that somebody can't clip out of order. Where Joker says, "You saw me for 30 seconds. You couldn't even walk, and then you wake up naked in a shower." I was gonna let it go, but you just gave me that. I can't let it go anymore.
He hands this stuff to you.
Wait, Jacob, clip all those and then end it with the turkey meme.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please don't help Jacob.
It's on. It's happening now.
So let's take a look at some of the some of the memes that were this year before we talk about the many
they were
shows.
Nice.
Jacob's memes are a thing.
Goddamn cannoli! Holy shit! Oh God! Oh!
See,
wow!
This is how you can tell that we're all real friends with Roman because it's stuff like shit like this down here.
Oh God! Oh,
Nice. There's a lot to grab onto with cannoli, so it's
too many jokes.
And to Mrs. Cannoli, I'm sorry. So let's share some memes. These are all from the great Jacob Ironside. His creation from many of the shows we did this year, and you can get most of them by what they look like. They're not really in any kind of order, so we just gotta go with it. Oh, hang on, wait. I know. Actually, God, if we could get all over to the UK. Woof, we would all be arrested immediately and never be able to come back. So,
you've never seen Ugly Americans until.
Well, speak for yourself. I mean, I'm definitely not an ugly American.
No.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
I am. I'm fully. Yeah.
This was from our favorite metal bands show. Sammy, I don't know what's going on there, but that is a fucking great song.
I apparently was hung. The day before.
Hanged. Hung is different.
Yes, he's right.
You have to do both.
I don't want one of those bobblehead dolls.
It's fine.
Joker's perfect. That picture.
Matt actually looks like he's really looking at something. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is. Yeah. That's solid.
Well, he just
said the actual guy is looking at direction too.
Love this movie.
Yeah,
that's got to be a real picture of Roman from the 90s.
I would love to blow this up and put this on my wall.
Yeah.
I love to think that not only does Jacob keep a catalog of everybody's faces on his computer, organized with tags, with all sorts of descriptors, but the one that is most, the one that's fullest, that's probably like at least 1.5 gigabytes, is Roman faces.
Yep.
Wait, what the fuck does that mean, Roman? Nah, he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to be a third rule. No. You know what we need to do? We need to get the big, because we did this from one of the restaurants. We need to get the big Uber. I'll pay for it because I don't care, that we can all roll into, and then we have a guy in front going, You are all very loud. Please stop so loud. Are you lighting a joint?
Okay.
No, no sex in my oven.
Okay, then there is a restaurant.
That would be very nice.
Your bearded friend in the mouse.
Are you combing your beard? No, comb beard in cat.
Okay, Roman. Ew. Okay, so there is a restaurant called Buca de
No, I know that restaurant. We have one here in San Diego. They have a room called the Pope's Room. You can reserve that room. It's the biggest room in the restaurant.
Yes, and it has the Pope table.
There's a
I
bus.
thought you said the Poke room.
Yes.
Yeah, no. I've sat at the Pope table before.
It is creepy as fuck, but it's hilarious.
No, I've sat at the Pope table.
You can get that one, or I've also sat at the kitchen one.
Yes.
Yeah, I sat at the kitchen one.
Well.
Yeah.
This one is very disturbing, Jacob. I'm not gonna lie. This is maybe the creepiest of the bunch. It's so not good. I'm particularly gay, not just kind of gay. I look like a wild. Joker looks good. Joker looks good. Matt, I think looks the best.
Okay, well, I'm a little more scared because my face seems to fit every meme that Jacob does.
It does. This does not look like your head was.
Yeah, that looks like that's just you. Yeah,
I like that Jacob is back there plotting. Just look at his eyes. He's plotting.
Oh, nice, Goat. Yeah, the X-Files, Jacob's X-Files stuff is fucking
awesome.
Gold.
Nice.
Watch them all. Go to his channel and watch them all. Hey, if you guys could like the show, speaking of which, while you're out there, I would really appreciate that. And if you're watching on Twitter right now, which most of you are, if you wouldn't mind, just jump on over to YouTube for just a second, go like, and fucking get out. That'd be fine. But it'd be nice if you could come on over. It helps the channel out.
Well,
Twitter.
And if this chaos is fun for you, please subscribe too.
Yes.
Please subscribe. So, but right now, the likes are not.
Do all the things.
I got one like.
All the things.
Really, one like,
below.
guys.
Do that.
Come on, this is entertainment. We do this for you.
I see more than that on mine.
You have 3.
Oh, really? This is one of my favorite. This is me and Blair.
Wow.
Nice.
The thing is, this looks so weirdly natural and fucking freaky.
It does. What's weird is long hair works with your face.
It does, Roman.
It does.
I'm thinking about growing it out.
Does.
And I'm like, I could be the dude, honey. She's like, no, you can't be the dude. There's only
if
one
Beard
dude.
were to, if Blair were to trim his Beard too, if they were to trim their beards like this, they would. Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
I knew I didn't even have to say anything. I knew that was going to happen.
The beard stays.
The beard stays.
That's right.
The beard does not abide. Here we go again.
There we go.
Yep.
I could be the dude.
It's perfect.
It just works so well. I'm gonna have to show these to her again.
Yeah, but what's your bowling game like?
That one is not good. That one is a little
completely natural.
I like
hashtag woke up this way, no filter.
Yep.
That's
exactly, especially with the assless chaps.
Yeah.
So this is how Roman woke up the next morning in Vegas.
Exactly.
This is
Where
just
did my other
very
clothes go?
funny for so many people. This is God. Wow. Zoinks. I don't even know how to address this. This is not good. Again, my Joker looks so natural.
I was really drunk.
This is from our favorite 80s
on all of these, dude.
She looks like she's getting ready to like tear it up on the electric keyboards.
Right. The guitar.
I don't look right with hair anymore. I don't care what hair it is.
Well, it's going to look good with that haircut. That's like what it is. That looks like spaghetti on your head.
Right.
Tried that look. It also didn't work in real life too. So.
The old Fight Club. I love it.
My glasses. Again, though, Jacob, you're so good at this.
Yes, for one more shot, and I was like, no. So then,
the Fight Club show was really good. By the way, that was one of my favorites.
I was going to ask that later in the show. What was everyone's favorite movie or whatever show that we did this year, which each person's favorite one was.
Oh God! Wow.
Start thinking on that.
I have a clear one.
Oh God, was it this year or last year? I would say my favorite. There is that.
That's pretty good.
That's actually one of my screen grabs that I sent Jacob. That was one of my early streams, I think, with you.
Nice.
I don't even remember what was happening, but I got a lot of good screen grabs out of that.
There are a myriad of things out here in the Empire Studios that could have made that happen.
Literally could have been anything.
No, the legal cosplay was not that one, but it had a similar reaction.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's an old meme on the internet from years and years ago when adults started collecting toys again and all that. And there's a picture of the little kid playing with the toys and the adult going, "Stop playing with the toys. That's not what they're there for."
Right.
Right.
It's true.
Right.
It's true. It may be funny, but it's true. Yes, yeah. Jacob, you mad genius. This is god tier trolling.
There we go.
Hey,
Man,
welcome back.
She came back from doing her electric keyboard tour.
Oh my God!
I'll be your electric
I don't know
keyboard.
what the heck's going on.
Wow.
This one's really good. This is from when we did The Crow. It's creepy and terrifying, but it's really good, Jacob.
Agreed.
Just in time. Just in time.
Kind of the thing about some of these memes is that you have to go back and watch episodes in order to understand.
It's all in context.
Yeah.
Oh
but it's there. These aren't necessarily inside jokes because if you go back and watch the shows, you get the context.
That's right.
We're gonna need to start the Roman Cinematic
the
Universe
shows. Do it.
Wikipedia.
Yes.
Yeah, we are going to have to start doing the clips for
archives.
Archives. So we can have those moments. So this is specifically about the 2023 Halloween special.
Yes.
Our favorite scary movies.
So I would say
Halloween special favorite scary movies.
So I would say my favorite moment here is actually from last year. I had just kind of come up on the show, and we were doing the show The Last of Us.
Oh,
and we Mando knows. And we were coming toward the later episodes, and we're talking about the second gay episode. And I said, well, if they should just name this episode "Scissor Me Timbers."
Yeah.
Vex lost her shit. And from then on, the Scissor family was born. So
it was, yes. It was born from The Last of Us. It was a glorious time.
Vex was one of us.
Hey, during The Last of Us, remember I was in these scissors to cut out all sorts of like paper animals and stuff.
Yes, exactly.
That were themed to each episode of The Last of Us.
I do remember that. That was very talented.
Oh, I'm excited for season 2, just for the streams. Like,
speaking of which,
yes.
Oh yeah,
there it is.
When the guy
There
had the spores coming out of his mouth or whatever.
That was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I hated that.
This is pain, and this one works really good too. Yeah,
Roman, I don't like the placement of your left hand currently.
Yeah.
Well.
It's like the photographer just walked in on you and you're trying to act like nothing's happening.
That's how he does his magic.
What?
Hey,
What? I'm just sitting here. What are you looking at?
Wait, so Shield.
I love that one actually.
That's a good one.
So go back one, Roman. Go back one. So Shield, are you saying Roman's magic is sleight of hand?
You said slide or slight?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, what a perfect screen for Jana to show up and say sup boners.
I know exactly. Jana, you showed up at exactly the inappropriate time. But I'm glad you're here. We love Jana. We love Copa and we love the baby.
Jana! I love Jana the most.
In fact, Jana, you need to send me what the baby wants for Christmas this year so I can buy something clever and creative that isn't the same thing I sent last year.
Breadsticks.
The baby doesn't want breadsticks.
No. You can get breadstick pacifiers.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Speaking of Copa.
Nice.
Well, Janet, that's very serendipitous. Oh, son of a bitch.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
I remember this one.
Yes.
You know, I know this show doesn't pay much. And when I say it doesn't pay much, I mean it doesn't pay at all, but really?
You pay all right.
Roman.
That's right.
Roman, the scissoring will continue until morale improves.
That's right.
Yes.
T-shirt.
I'd wear it.
I'd wear it too.
Roman merch.
And I'd dress as Mando while wearing it.
I want that. Can I get that in a mug?
Right.
Oh God, it's not stopping. It's not going to stop ever. So I do want to say thanks to all of our folks over on YouTube and on Twitter who are with us tonight. There are about 30 folks over on Twitter, so thanks for hanging out with us. Good to see you.
I got something for you. We used to make a meme of the ultimate scissoring scene from Exorcist 3 with Roman.
This was from the Outland movie.
That was a good one. Doesn't even like bread. Is she even mine? So the baby doesn't like really. This was from Outland. Outland was one of my favorite shows this year. That was
this was by far my favorite.
Yeah, this was a fucking kick-ass review. And we're gonna talk down those as well. But man, what an underrated fucking amazing movie. Oh, and then we're into my record collection. So that's the end of the memes that I have for thus far.
At least we're not going to talk about
Wolfen. Oh my God, that actually hurt me. That I was laughing so hard. I am now, my lungs have exceeded their capacity. So thank you for that.
It's not the sides of the lungs, man. It's how you use
Blair. Actually, Blair. You know what? If you want, Blair. Pay attention. If you want to hop in, Blair, I can send you the link if you want.
No,
this
room.
Well, I can, with my computer having issues.
Oh no, we're at 10. Okay, nope. Blair, it's my fault. So.
Sorry, Blair. Fuck off.
Sorry, forgive me. I forgot we're at 10. I feel like I had another spot, but that would have brought us
to come on. Well, too bad.
Yeah.
I'm certain Blair now hates me, and he will actually.
We love you, buddy.
I do love Blair. Blair's a great dude.
Okay, so I love y'all, but I want to take a nap anyways before my stream with Beard. So I'm gonna go listen and hang out, and that way Blair can come on because Blair needs to be here.
Mando, you knocked that shit off.
I love you, Mando.
Well, thank you for joining us. Again, I've loved having you on. You always bring so much to the show. I'm going to be very careful with my phrasing right now.
I'm happy to come anytime you want.
Yeah.
By the way, you're welcome anytime you want to be here.
Okay, really quick, before Speaker leaves, she and I will be on with Pops on December 10th. We will be going over the Rankin Bass film, The Year Without Santa.
Yes, I'm so excited. That is my favorite. That is my favorite. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, JB.
I love Rankin Bass films. They're so awesome.
No, they're fantastic.
They are great.
What is going
on? I love all you guys. Roman, thank you so much for everything you've done for everybody and for me. And I mean, for having Beard on. I mean, you've changed my life in a lot of ways. Love you guys. Y'all are all amazing. Thanks for all the laughs. Even if I'm not on panel, y'all make me laugh. Y'all are great. Y'all have a wonderful holiday with your friends.
Bye.
You too. Happy Thanksgiving.
Take care, Miss Mouse. And I've opened the door up for the
Beard
other.
Is now not as red anymore, so he won't be.
Oh, you'll still find some way to say something. I
will. Don't worry.
Okay, Mando.
It's okay.
Now we got room for Blair.
Yes, now we have room for Blair, and I sent him Jan link, so that is.
I sent him the right one because you sent Squeaka the wrong one. I had to send it to her.
I did. What I sent?
Yeah, I don't know, but she mentioned in the chat, so I sent it to her.
Him the same link I sent Squeaka. I'm not even shitting you.
See, I'm glad I said something.
Right?
Yeah.
And you thought I was just making fun of the old man.
And I don't regret this at all. I've been drinking.
I'm not even kidding. We're like, we believe you.
Only Roman's OnlyFans link. That's what he said.
Oh, I did. I sent totally the wrong link. Oh my god, I can see that.
Oh.
Oh no, I don't want to reply to my own link.
Only
I hate
garden
me so much right now. Hang on, folks.
Roman, do I need to send the link for you so you can just keep trying to stumble forward?
I'm copying the message.
You know, it wouldn't be a Friendsgiving kind of like just like hellscape if Roman wasn't panicking and stumbling.
I know.
And
I'm
cursing himself.
My own shit, like left and right now.
Like he invited me to come on the show, and then he's sending me a serious catalog in the mail. What the fuck is happening?
I know. I sent a lot of stuff in my links. It's a little terrifying if you've never been there.
So out of all the movies we did, I want to say that my favorite, and this is going to be kind of weird, is Wolfen. For the simple fact that we talked so much crap about the guys in the movie.
Oh my god,
how bad it was!
He sent me the wrong link.
I'm glad though.
Yep.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry, Blair.
First he teases me. Oh, you want to be on the stream? Oh no.
Oh no.
Fucking with me.
I agree, Shield.
I'm thankful for Roman and this channel.
Yeah.
Without it, I would
We're grateful for you, Blair.
Yes.
I will say about Wolfen, I'm glad that many of you to read the book, which is much better.
Yeah.
The book was much better.
I'm just glad
very much better
that we just got the raw sexual magnetism from Albert Finney.
Exactly.
There's not a lot of people who can replicate.
Was everybody making fun of that guy?
You just can't replicate what he was just putting out. It just oozes from him.
And that was pre-Viagra days too, man.
Yes, exactly. But I also want to say that the movie that was most impactful.
You like the Asians.
Accidentally sent, right?
The movie that was most impactful for me was Song of the Sea.
There you
go.
That was incredible.
It was great.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this was this year though. So we did the Black Hole, which Vex is still mad at me about.
I had that on a cassette when I was a kid.
Yeah. See, the thing about some of these movies is that Roman will bring it up in between me and like JV and Matt, and we're like old enough, so we're like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that when I was a kid. It was great.
Yeah.
You see it later, and you're just like,
maybe not.
Like,
Black Hole, I still think Black Hole was good.
Yeah, I still think it was. It was great.
Yeah,
it has what's her name in it?
Right.
What's her name? She was still looking good back then.
No, actually, Bush, we're not sure about that. I would argue that may have been how they got him in the movie. Week-long binge, they just followed him around. No,
that's documentary. Yeah.
Yep. And now we're following.
He was like, "I'll come on."
Don't get too close. He's gonna see you. He's gonna see you.
Don't get too close.
Right.
He
was in everything back in the early '80s. He was in Annie, Looker, Wolfen, a couple others, and all these movies didn't make any money. It was insane how he kept getting work, but
yet he still kept getting hired. 12 Monkeys, which I love 12 Monkeys.
Yeah, great movie.
That was a great one.
That's the movie where you figure out that. That's the movie where you can figure out that Brad Pitt can actually act.
Right.
Yes. That was the movie that won me over to Brad Pitt. I didn't like Brad Pitt before that. I thought he was kind of a pretentious cunt. And then I was like, that young man has some chops. I thought the same thing about Sammy, though, when I first saw him. And then,
but he is a pretentious cunt. So,
well, that goes.
I enjoyed Dune. I enjoyed that one. I saw that when I was younger.
Yeah, me too.
So it just stuck with me. But I like the art style of it and stuff.
Fucking Fight Club.
Now, did you guys see the animated intro part for the Dune movie? Was that included in your stuff?
No, we watched just the regular theatrical, and we didn't look at the extended where they go back into history and talk about
Right. Where they explain it more so it makes more sense. Because the movie really didn't give all the correct information it needed to.
Yeah. So,
right.
This brief explanation, the David Lynch's theatrical version made no sense unless you had read the book.
Right.
And so eventually there were 2 versions that were produced later that added more of the stuff he cut out in, and plus some stuff like you talked about the montages and all, try to explain what was happening. And,
right.
Well.
Fight Club was a that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed taking that thing apart. There's just so much to it.
I think that movie came out when I was in 8th grade. That movie was like my first like gateway into like, good movies.
Tom.
Yeah. I hadn't seen
Hi, Blair.
Until we reviewed it.
Hey,
I pulled a Mousetrap of Liberty and had but yeah, then we did Outland. That was a lot of fun. That was a movie that
was my favorite one of the whole year.
Still one of my favorite streams of the year was Outland.
We remembered it being good, and it still was good.
Yes.
Yeah, I bought it after I watched it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was,
and then
you're High Noon in Space. That was
yep.
Like I said, that was better than I remembered it being, which is rare when we do these things. We'll get to Wolf and we'll talk about what
and it had a mystery that was like telling that you couldn't like just figure out in 2 seconds.
I mean, come on, we all admit here, the best film that we reviewed all year was The Fifth Element.
It's definitely the one. Joker was no longer a part of the show. It's a shame. We love Joker. He was a good guy. He was a respectful man.
It is definitely the movie that I've seen the most times on this list.
And Almost Famous.
Hello,
I've never seen that movie either, and it turned out to be really good.
I'm going to halt things for a sec. So Tom's Tinkering Adventures, my good friend Tom, who many of you have met in the real world.
Yes.
And then Ken Phillips is another one of my good Navy friends from many years past. And I just had lunch with these guys, and it was so good doing the 1,000-year catch up with Tom. I see him fairly often. Ken I haven't seen for a number of years, but just old military brothers. When you get together, it's funny because it's like no time has passed, but you have a whole bunch of shit to talk about that you don't know about. So it was really good seeing you guys. Almost Famous was a good show. I like that movie a lot. I think we all do.
Almost Famous. That was my first show with you, I think.
Didn't we do
was Almost Famous? It may have been.
It was
because
either that or the metal one. I don't know which one came first.
We did that last year.
Metal show. Yeah.
Didn't we do Planes, Trains, and Automobiles too somewhere?
Yeah, that was last Thanksgiving.
Fuck off! Yes. That show sucked.
And Joker hates that movie so much; it's hilarious.
That's Joker's Fifth Element, apparently.
Yeah.
So, and then The Acolyte again, and I'm still apologizing for that. That was a rough one to get.
I dodged that bullet like Neo.
We all hung in there like a team.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's Dempsey's like, fuck, thank God. Woo.
Yeah.
And then when we did that has been our most popular movie show ever that we have covered. The giant fucking ants from the 1950s is our most popular show ever.
And there is one thing that is different about that stream that I think is same about all the other ones. I wasn't there. I don't know how to take that.
But we did have our friend PJ Maybe with us.
I don't know.
You know, he came He was in from Scotland to do that show with us, which was
I make the joke, but I happily gave up my seat for him. So I was happy to watch. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
PJ and I both love them like equally. It's one of our favorite movies each. It's a glorious movie. That's the only way to put it. I can watch them every couple months.
And then we
it's a really good movie. I mean, and it's not just when we say given when the movie was made. It's a good movie.
Yeah,
there's limitations in some of the effect stuff, but the movie overcomes all that pretty easily. And man, you have the good the little
remember one of the things that made a whole bunch of movies. All these actors were in the military, so they knew how to behave like in the scenes. So there was an immersion to this movie and several others we talked about that weren't in a lot of other movies you watch. Yep.
And it was just, I mean, and it's a lot of fun to watch as well. And again, I want to go back to PJ for a second. So PJ Maybe, he's one of our Scottish friends. He also has a YouTube channel, but we got to meet him in Vegas in April. PJ is just an absolute delight of a human. He was so much fun to hang out with, and he just kind of went along with whatever stupid American bullshit we wanted to do. And it was funny because Tom was my interpreter for PJ when I got too drunk. Because it's really hard to understand him, and he goes talk fast, blah, blah, blah. And I looked at Tom, and Tom would say, "He said, shut the fuck up, Roman." And,
really, I found the more I drank, the more better I could understand him.
Right?
Yeah.
So a definite cheers to our brother PJ. So then the unfortunate thing happened, and we covered.
Hey, we got to see Edward James almost naked.
Yes.
Oh my God! You saw all his bits. You saw little Eddie and Dark Eddie and all the Eddies. Yeah. It was so horrible. And so, oh God, it was so bad. This is one of the movies that Shieldwall and I talk about. We remember it better than it is. Fuck my life. This was such a terrible movie on almost every level. There were like some things that worked, but the things that worked were far outweighed by the things that didn't work because there were so many of them.
I feel like it was like we watched like a different cut of the movie or something.
It did. It felt like that.
Yeah.
It was like watching Judd instead of Wolfen. Yeah. It's a movie about these big fucking smart wolves that invade New York. And it seemed like, yeah, that's cool. And then it wasn't cool. It wasn't cool at all. And I feel bad for everyone who was PJ Doctor Who guy. He does talk about Doctor Who from time to time. So I don't know if we're talking about the same person, ZBR, so I apologize for that. He's Scottish. There may be another PJ Scottish guy that talks about it. I can't help with that. But then we went into Forbidden Planet, which was nice
fun.
That's another fucking.
That was a good break. That was a good
movie.
After,
holy shit, that movie fucking was good. The effects, with very limited exception. When I say very limited, I mean literally very limited. But the story was so good, and that girl was really hot.
And the effects, like the back matte painting and stuff.
Right, the matte paintings.
It set the tone for all 1950s science and for the next.
So maybe ZBR, you may it's entirely possible then.
Now I will say that the next film, I was so lovingly surprised. I loved this show. Song of the Sea was one of my favorite shows this year.
Yeah,
wait, you skipped one there, buddy. You skipped one.
I thought just because you
was easily my least favorite in the batch here.
That doesn't sound right.
But you earned it. Thank you, Jacob.
Yes, and the reason we did the Fifth Element show is because we got over the 500 subs barrier, and thank you to all of that. And again, for those of you who are new watching,
because of Beard. I mean, come on.
This. I hated this movie so much watching it again to do the review. Doing my screenshots, which I do for all the movies, was a burden. It wasn't a joy. I wasn't happy doing my tap, getting the screenshots.
Don't lie.
I had a bottle of whiskey next to me, and I take a sip, and I do more screenshots. It was running down my cheek like that Indian in the Garbage commercial in the 1970s. It was so terrible.
The actual show was great because we had Ginger Ninja and he did some awesome.
Oh my God! Hang on. I'm gonna pull this down for a sec, and I'm gonna blow me up, and I don't want you to get excited about
too many jokes.
I'm so big.
There's another one. There's another screenshot. Grab it.
Yep. Indeed.
That's what she
Ninja produced this amazing painting.
Oh yeah.
Blair.
Which he does every stream he's on.
Adequately repay for this, sent to me, and it was a surprise. and it caught me entirely off guard when I opened it. I'm like, motherfucking Blair. And James Harris, the Ginger Ninja, is such an amazing artist because he does these works, these incredible works in a period of just a couple hours.
He does them live.
Yeah,
he shows
he did that live.
Yeah,
he does these creations live, and it's such an amazing.
He does fantastic art, but I think we all have to agree that I pulled off the look a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poor Beard.
We know that right there is exactly why.
If anyone has that screenshot right now,
you
please.
Could hear.
I should have thought of
that.
I forgot.
When Beard ripped that tape off, his screams could be heard from space.
Yes.
I left my mic on so people could hear the hair.
It was something beautiful and terrifying to behold.
Hey, if I'm going to commit to the bit, I'm going to commit to the bit.
No. And there
it was like, oh, the screen's getting
it was coming, but you couldn't make it not be so. Copa, our good friend Copa Ex Machina, is out there as well. Copa is a wonderful friend of the channel, and he's a great dude. If you have not seen Copa, go to his channel because his reviews of movies, especially the ones he hates, are so fun.
Gladiator 2 one he just put out.
I didn't see that one yet.
Yeah, it just dropped tonight.
The best way to describe his reviews
please go to Copa's channel. And that Song of the Sea, I'm going to bring back our list up here.
Such a great
Song
show.
of the Sea, that blew me away. Matt was the one who suggested this, and I didn't expect what I got out of that movie. It actually really hit you in a very deep. It wasn't just a cartoon. It wasn't even just a movie. There were so many themes in it that really brought a lot of things home in many different ways, depending on your life. But it was
good job.
Wow, this is incredibly fucking deep. There's my man.
Hey,
There's my man.
Just talking about you.
James.
Ears were burning.
James,
there are
the
4
painting
more movies by Cartoon Saloon.
Yes.
They're all like almost as good as Song of the Sea.
So
that was another top tier Matt pick.
Right? Yes.
It was. Yeah, Matt was the one who picked that. So James, again, thank you for that pick, James, and thank you for Blair for getting it. Again, that's like a life debt. Next time we're in Vegas, I'll buy you a human.
You might want to watch that. There's been some trafficking stuff going on in Vegas, so you might want to watch what your words there.
I'll rent a human, or just buy some food. But Song of the Sea was so impressive on so many levels with the deep Irish lore of the folk tales. The terrific voice acting of literally anyone in the project. The animation was incredible because it wasn't super lifelike animation, which is fine. But what it did was it conveyed so much of emotion, tone, all the things you want animation to do. And it did all.
It's a great story. It was just a great story.
It blew me away. It absolutely did. So that was. I want to say my favorite, but it may have been my favorite of the year. And
it was in the top, definitely.
I tried to get James on for V for Vendetta, but he's going to be at, was that Tokyo Comic-Con, James? It was one of the big ones. It was one of the big ones over there. And then we did Solomon Kane.
Wow.
Yes.
Solomon Kane rocked. That was a good one. That was a Joker suggestion. Yeah. And that one fucking knocked me out. I hadn't seen it in such a long time that I'd forgotten so many of the aspects. James Purefoy, as the lead in that was just so fucking good. But we got some add-ons with that. Our friend Lance Nielsen of the show, he was friends with the gentleman who played I forget what the necromancer's name was.
Malachi, yeah.
And he had all these tattoos on his face, and they're supposed to look all badass and everything.
Jason Fleming.
But what it ended up being was the menu for the Thai restaurant that they.
And I was hungry. And now that explains why I was hungry every time.
Fucking hilarious. It was so good.
And that was the thing about that movie is that guy looked so cool, and he only was in it like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
he was. He had a time menu on his face.
Yeah,
with the time menu.
So we did 14 free
They didn't want to
range
make
shows,
people too hungry.
which are always fun. One birthday free range show, which you're only getting at once a year, because if you're getting more than one, I don't know how that works. And I was really drunk, but that was a really good show because we had a ton of people on for that show too, which was just
we did.
The rotating guests. That was fucking wonderful.
Everybody was on that one.
We had one free range toy shows, and I think Sammy, you were on for that.
Yeah, that was my first show.
That one was cool.
Folder on my desktop for all the 70s toys that are in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
thanks.
Yeah, we were looking back at all of the great toys from our youth, and it's funny. I mean, as you get to be an adult, you kind of forget about it. I don't, obviously, because I'm a fucking weirdo. But toys are such an important part of your growing up, because the way you interact with your toys. I mean,
too many jokes. Too many jokes.
Not like that. But you make these worlds for them to have these adventures in and all this stuff. And it's an early creative process without even realizing what it is. So that's why I look at them as being a really important thing. Oh, our favorite 80s bands. That was a good one. And this is funny though. Our favorite Irish movies was the most popular show we did last year. That's what we were just kind of going through the entire thing, and that was our most popular show of the year.
Well, let me ask you: was Angela's Ashes on that?
I don't remember if we got.
It was a lot of different movies, so yeah, I don't remember specifically.
You know what my favorite line from Angela's Ashes is? Is when they were making fun of the little boy's shoes, and the priest is like, "Look up at that," talking about the crucifix. You see, you don't see what he's wearing, do you? He's not wearing any fancy shoes, is he? So I always thought that one line was funny.
That movie has some weird moments.
The eyes,
real weird moments.
The sheep eyes, not good. So
metal.
Where are we? Metal bands, metal bands.
Yeah,
pretty good show. And then we went through.
I had a lot of fun with
October, and we did the entire series in October of Vampire, Supernatural. The Vampire show is super popular, by the way. Supernatural, Werewolf, Zombie. The Monster show was actually one of the lowest shows we did this year, which I thought was kind of weird. It was like
that's because we did it on
Halloween. I know.
Yeah, a lot of people were busy and whatever.
And then last week for Veterans Day, we did our favorite war movies.
Oh, that was so good.
On here, which was just fucking killer. He was such a good guest. Right. And then Lance came on and talked about the filmmakers he knew on The Patriot and other movies. That was just fucking great. I loved it.
It was.
By the way, that was part 1, right?
We need to do a part 2 because
we need to do part 2.
Yes.
We never even got close to touching.
Right.
And then last year, the people we had on, that we had Vex, Pos, Cannoli, Ego, Shiro, Cannoli's Ego's wife, not Cannoli's wife.
Your Cannoli's wife.
Lance, Jason Sandberg, who created the Jupiter comics, which you need to go buy because
those are great.
Yes. Stephen Walton, author Stephen Walton. I want to try to lure him into more shows. He doesn't do a lot of other than his channel shows. And he came on with us, and I really want to get him back because he is such a dynamic panel member. I want to get him back. I love Stephen. He and I communicate offline all the time, and he is such a genuinely cool dude. Somehow Squeaky Mouse got in there. Wakashashi.
Great.
Yeah, I wish that we could get Gray on the show more, or I could.
It's
the time zone thing. Yeah, he's great. He's awesome.
Yeah. Agreed. Why did he got me onto YouTube? Without Gray, I probably wouldn't even be here. Yeah. He was doing a late night stream with talking about Blade Runner.
Yes.
And he invited people to talk about it. So it was me and Blair, Salty, Texas. He was Salty Texasy, then he was Salty Traveling. And so we were all on
Stephen Ransom.
Oh, it's Stephen Ransom. Fuck, I can't forget about Stephen Ransom.
Yeah, and that's another person that was on our shows, and then due to life circumstances couldn't do him anymore. But really miss him being on. He was awesome.
I do.
He's an awesome guy.
Stephen had such good insight into so
Mm-hmm.
many things. It's like he doesn't still have them. Stephen's out there working his ass off right now. That's what Stephen's doing.
He's building his life.
And I'm glad I got to meet Stephen Ransom, and I hope that one day we can have him back and the world can be complete. He's a really good dude. He's one of the early guys who came on the show, and he was with us for fucking ever, for a really long time doing shows. And so, and his insights into filmmaking were just fantastic. So thank you, Stephen, for what you brought to us.
Yeah, whenever he was on, I was said that I went to Stephen Ransom Film School.
Yes,
right.
Just like we go to the Matt Academy every time he's on.
That's right. Yeah, Wakasashi's Tea House Gray was the first place I was ever on YouTube. Yeah.
Gray, like I said, he's a very gracious host, and like I said, without that show, I probably wouldn't be here. But he brought it. It was late too because we're dealing with fucking time zones, and he's over in Japan, and he was talking Blade Runner, and I'm like, fuck, I love Blade Runner. So I'm like, hey, honey, can I set up my shit? All right, I hate you, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll probably kill you later. And I'm like, all right. It's like,
Roman, I'll probably kill you in the morning.
He'll probably kill you.
Got it.
Most likely kill you in the morning.
That's right.
Or like, yeah. But we talked about Blade Runner for like 3 hours or something. It was just like, it was amazing. It was just like, wow. And that was YouTube. And that's how I fucking broke into this, say what you will about me, which is probably a lot, but I'm glad I did it. Where am I?
Then we got
White Bear.
I love Whitey. I wish we could get
Whitey.
in there more often.
God,
Whitey,
I love
what
Whitey.
with Whitey is we're fighting schedules. He'd like to be on, but it's just like the schedules. The Gourd King, who we're going to have on us.
Mother Dick. Mother Dick.
Mother Dick.
Mother Dick.
Ninja Warrior. The Ginger Ninja, our good friend James Harris, also in Japan. James, your art that you do for our shows, which you've done so many of now, all of that stuff. My favorite, the one that was the Highlander painting. I think, Blair, did you buy that one?
No. Oh, yes, I do have the Highlander.
Nice. The Highlander painting was so amazing because it was so simple. Do you have it near you?
Yes.
Here, I'm going to drop this off for a second.
I want to see it. We want to see it. We want to see it.
I think I saw that because I was scrubbing through the Fifth Element stream so I could find a screenshot, which I sent to you, Roman, just in case you want to go back to that.
Where did you send it to?
DM'd you.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He did that.
The lighting works. It looks like it's fucking alive. He did that in the 2 hours he was on that fucking stream. That is a work. That is just incredible. James is such a talented guy.
The fact that he can
and
take
like I said, I'm looking forward to having him on again. But the work he produces in the amount of time, it is like, I don't even like to say that, the amount of time.
Yes, he should.
Because that's like saying, well, he got it done in 2 hours. But
yes,
fuck.
Dude, you really should, man.
In a day, 2 days, that would still be an amazing piece of work.
Yeah, you could lock me in a room for 20 years and I wouldn't be able to put something like that.
Right. And he's so casual about it too. Like he'll be working on it and everything. He'll bring it up on the screen, and he'll just go, "Oh, I didn't know you were doing that. Oh, hold on, it's not done yet. Let me hold on. I'll turn it."
So Roman,
MC, where'd you send the DM to?
What?
Beard.
I DM'd you.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I DM'd
Other
you
Beard.
on X.
On X,
yes.
You did not.
You'll see it anyway. Go ahead, Joker. It's not important what I said.
You didn't. I was at X right now. There's nothing there. It's just Blair to Blair is the top one. Did you do it in notifications?
Just let Joker talk. It's fine, old man.
Oh, okay, now you fucked me all up, man.
So next year, Roman.
All fucked up.
So Roman, here's the thought for next year.
Yes, sir.
You get James on, and then you also have Dreaming Tabitha on, and you could have both of them do artwork in the Power Show block.
Okay.
Yes.
We're going to talk offline because
And
literally
Zach
I
from
don't
Gooch's
know who
channel.
that is.
Dreaming Tabitha is super sweet,
what?
super nice, and yeah, I've met her in person. She's super awesome.
And James, yes, you should make a portfolio of the work you've done for these streams because it is just amazing work, my brother.
Yeah.
That 70s rock fan who I love so much. He's a busy
He's hilarious. I love that guy.
Scott, Scott living in Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it. Somehow Dempsey got in here. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, just let anybody in this
you're,
list. Huh?
You're almost a regular now. You're on here most weeks, which
Yeah, careful, Dempsey. I was a frequent guest, and then I got roped in.
Yep. Here pretty soon we'll be watching Acolyte season 2 together.
No.
Why not?
There'll be Last of Us season 2 before then.
Actually, I will not be seeing Acolyte season 2 because I canceled Disney Plus.
And also they canceled Acolyte anyway.
Joshua!
I'll watch The Last of Us 2.
Josh McDonald. Motherfucking Josh. I love Josh. Josh, why do you avoid me? I want you to be on the show again. I love Josh. Josh is
a great guy.
Josh is a wonderful dude. He has a great show. And we got to meet him finally in real life last year in Vegas.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Many times. And Josh he's a nerd's nerd. He has his knowledge also in comics and films, and he's also just a really nice guy. And you're actually in my feed here because for the year, the people that we got to talk to, Tom of Tom Stinker Universe, my wayward son John, the creative blue collar guy, PJ Maybe, Josh McDonald, JT Gunn, my nemesis of the fucking interwebs. Fuck you, and right up your fucking breadstick bum. Archie the Icky, who's been going through a lot of stuff right now.
He is I don't know if anybody's seen the latest update. It was a couple days ago. They went back in, they took care of some stuff, and he's JT was actually able to talk to him on the phone the other morning.
Oh, good.
He's feeling a lot better. He's getting up and moving around.
Good.
So it's looking like his hospital stay is not going to be as extended as they thought it could be before. I don't have all the details, and I'm not going to necessarily put his entire story out there, but he's doing better.
Right.
He's doing better.
Really good news that we got people that have health issues in our friend group that are getting better. Like Jay the Deep Minded and Matt and Art to the Icky. So that's good.
Yeah, and I pray, and I know it sounds, and everybody, I pray for you. I literally, my prayer list is so long right now that Jesus is like, dude, stop.
And we appreciate it, by the way, those of you who are sending us some prayers and blessings, all that. But,
me and Tippin every morning we start our walk, and I start my prayers, and that's my ritual, and it's and I know not everybody prays, and I understand everybody has their own thing, but I myself, from what I've been given, for the blessings that I've received, I very much believe in it. So I want to give that to someone else. So I do it for those of you that the people that need it, and I think it's important. And like I said, I know not everybody does it, but for those of us that do, I think it's good.
So so when I see the bat signal and I say, "Oh dear God," does that count?
I think it might. Not in the good way, but I think it does count. And then our friend Tom B from last week, who this was like a one time with him. And again, it's hard when we're dealing with our UK guests.
Right.
But Tom B was such a fucking good guest.
Yes.
He's a British dude. He was in the Royal Marines, he was in the Royal Navy, and he became a Royal Navy chief, and then there was an incident over in the Gulf, and I got to meet him on Leon show, his veterans day show, and we were talking. The funny thing is, we were both in the Gulf at the same time. he was doing his mission down there and I'm out there doing my stuff. But we were both in this body of water on the other side of the fucking world at the same time, seeing the same shit. And I just thought it was just an interesting coincidence. I guess, there's so many people who've done it, but to line that up for that period of time, succinct number of months over that, the many years we both served, I thought was kind of cool. I was like, yeah, brother, we shared that fucking waterway, and then he had to come back, and he wants to come to America. His goal is to be an American citizen over the next couple of years, and I hope he gets that.
Don't go to Gotham.
But he's a good dude. So like I said, I hope that gets to come to fruition. I don't want to get sappy when I'm doing this stuff, but we've gotten to meet so many good people on this show.
Yeah.
Many of the people who become regulars, which I'm grateful for. And the people who like Pops, we were trying to have him on tonight, but I know his life is a complicated thing. So, but he and I speak once a week on the phone, talking about our lives, he's talking to his grandkids and I'm talking about my godchildren.
She is so cute.
Yes.
She's a cutie.
But so that's the foundation of the relationships that this communication, that this network brings, though. It's not just cubes, on a screen during the week. I've talked to no Joker. No, it's not true. But so I'm gonna throw something up here, which I hopefully don't get hit for, but I might. Sorry, that's from my notes. Watching my notes now. This I thought was funny. Let me know if you can't sound for it though. Come on, boot up, you fucking bitch.
Oh, that's okay.
I hear nothing.
Nope.
I don't hear anything.
You hear the
gotta
volume.
share sound.
The volume's all the way down.
Nope.
Oh, the volume on Twitter.
It's muted.
See that little speaker?
What?
As long as you're playing an X video, Twitter, YouTube probably won't notice it.
No, they won't.
God. Damn it. Never mind. Fuck it. Never mind. You can't hear the volume. You can't hear the volume on that at all.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that.
No.
I turned the fucking things on. I hit the goddamn things, so the fucking volume will be on. But I played
That's
the
okay.
goddamn video.
You couldn't even find a picture that I DM'd you and have a record of it doing. So it's all right.
I found the video.
I posted that in like 6 different places, so you would.
Tune in next week for Roman vs. Technology Part 79.
Look, James, your art is fantastic. I still wore it better.
Oh, no. Oh my God.
Not pictured was Mando dying inside.
Yeah, that was an interesting stream.
Oh, that was so good.
YouTube
got really hot.
For YouTube purposes, that is not tape. Those are thermal bandages. It's a medical reasons.
Right.
Yeah.
We had to take pictures for the archives.
It's education. He's showing you the proper way to apply thermal bandage.
Look, it was cosplay. It was cosplay.
I'll be right back. Please don't do anything crazy in my absence.
Roman's going to take a break after that one. You got a little too hot.
Speaker can identify if this is correct, but legend has it when all that tape came off, your nips came with it. And
well.
Actually, fun fact. I didn't know this. You leave duct tape on your nipples long enough, it starts kind of burning.
Oh yeah.
Oh no way.
Ned had no idea. Oh yes,
Well,
Mando, do tell.
Well, the glue.
Well, not specifically nipples, but if you leave just duct tape in general on like bear skin, it starts burning after a while because of the chemical.
Yeah,
that's
glue and duct tape is particularly nasty.
Gotcha.
So I imagine it kind of has the same the same properties on more sensitive skin.
And Squeaka can attest in the chat, so there you go.
Yeah, Squeaka knows. I mean, I don't know why Squeaka would. Actually, you know what? Yeah, Squeaka knows.
Squeaka knows a lot. Squeaka, come on.
I'm not gonna say how. Like you learn a lot of things. You learn a lot of.
Can't help it. Can't help it.
Below the belt.
The black and white filter helped.
Jail is fun.
No, it doesn't help.
Look, I will say, however, the Lilu cosplay did not go all the way down because I did not want to deal with that.
Yeah. Stopped halfway.
Burning down there would not be fun.
No.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year. Lots of stuff on the show, and we still got a couple more
Another month.
before the end of the year. Yeah, another
Another
year.
month ago.
But it's been great having everybody on here. I'm trying to remember. See, for me, because sometimes I get guested on other shows, it kind of like some of the people on this list. I was like, wait, wasn't this other person on here with us? But I think that Roman has the best list here. But yeah, it's been interesting. That's definitely for sure.
Beard.
I can't remember the first episode I was on.
For me, I think it was Star Trek, The Wrath of Khan.
Beard.
It might have been.
Oh, nice.
Beard. Yeah. Can you tell me about Hungry Pains?
Wait, what happened? I go away for a minute and someone's talking about Hungry Pains. I don't know what that means. Is that a sex thing? Beard, why is Beard red?
But it is now.
I'm just trying to even it out so I don't keep going from red to white. Like people think their monitor is out of whack.
The alert signal that Beard is consuming all living matter about him, and we should stay away. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Roman, your
JT's out there. Hey.
Your favorite is in the chat with the breadsticks and your
I see him.
to Olive Garden.
My man, JT. So Beard. The story goes with this breadstick thing. For those of you who even see such things, my first time in Vegas at Joker's Bar, there's a point where I don't remember, and that's not
a point.
But in that point, somehow I went off about how much I fucking hated Olive Garden to JT, and again, I don't even know why this happened, and now. That has become the crux of the humor of which JT subjects me to. So,
okay,
JT
so just
is
go ahead.
A very cool dude, and I like him a lot.
I love JT.
Just go ahead and
remember
add
this meme.
Oh, cool.
Lord.
So add to the clips from earlier, Roman saying at some point, I went off. Just add that to the meeting Joker for 30 seconds.
Why, Beard? Why? Why, my friend?
Oh,
why
starting to come together.
Roman?
I'm trying to push you to your limit. See when I get fired.
Roman. You're not getting fired. Jacob's the only one who managed to pull that off.
He was pretty drunk.
Wait, you put this in the Empire?
Oh, I've been fired multiple times.
Likewise.
Oh, and Joker, I completely forgot about the Hunger Pains thing. It hit me now. I'm just slow.
So we also got to meet Blair
was one
in
of
the
the
real
first ones I
world
did,
this year. Blair was also in Vegas for the Night of Nights. And so we actually got to hang out for like the day after, which was nice.
Dude, you were off your ass. You were off your ass that night. Oh my God. I saw you for the year before. You at least came to my bar and had.
I know.
This year, you couldn't walk.
Yeah, he was in no condition to go anywhere except.
You saw me for 30 seconds, and we're like, Junker, I really drunk. I have to go, and I'm like, okay.
Then I became part of the
and Zombie Box. What happens in Vegas usually stays in Vegas, except the herpes. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There was a 30-minute period where I think Roman was in that sweet spot where you've got just enough alcohol and whatever to where you're like, in the zone.
One shot too many. Boom.
Yep, exactly. I think it was one gummy too many.
Well,
yeah,
I know exactly
That'll
what it
do it,
was.
though.
It was after Nadia and I hung out for a little while. That's when it happened.
Yeah, you guys were over in the bar.
Don't hang out with. Okay.
No, Josh was there too. Josh, you were there.
Josh was there.
Yeah.
And then you had like this like super in-depth conversation with Nomi. But for Nomi without you.
Nomi
yes.
without you.
And you were like in the zone. She was
that.
listening. You were laying down all of this like world and life-changing knowledge.
Okay.
And then that was it. And then you kind of
went on. And all of a sudden you had a mouthful of peanut butter.
Yeah.
For
there.
future reference, Roman. For future reference,
Guy gave me a gummy.
if you go out to drink, don't be caught alone with a pothead.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Now
There's Josh. There is. I don't remember though, Josh. That's the problem. Is I have no idea if it was hilarious.
Yeah,
or not.
I
like to
but
think
what
it's
I
funny.
think happened was that she
Don't-
didn't realize
Don't
how
just
much
take
she had
gummies
to drink
from
already.
people,
And you know what I mean? Like she didn't realize how much you had to drink already, and so she was like,
That's
That's not her responsibility, dude.
No.
Generally, fun. It becomes colorful and weird.
Sounds like you had fun.
I don't remember if I had fun. I assume I had fun. I remember. I do remember one part though. Master of the TDS. I don't know if you guys.
Yes.
And I love him. Him and his wife
great.
are wonderful people.
Yeah, they're super cool.
One thing I know is I think I had about a 45-minute conversation with them, and I hope they speak to me again ever in my life.
that's what I'm saying. You were in that like half asleep, half awake zone where you like all your problems are solvable. You've like cured cancer, and then it takes it just a little too far, and now you can't remember any of it.
Yeah. See, Roman, next time, just pocket a voice recorder. Start it up when you start drinking. You don't have to share it with anybody because you probably don't want most of that going out, but at least you'll remember.
Oh, we don't know where that can end up, Beard. No.
I remember.
If you go back to the
that's called evidence. You don't want any of that laying around.
Yeah, walking around.
That's going straight to JT. You know it, and I know it.
Times.
Like, yeah, if we like if I ever make a run for Congress, that shit can't be around. The pictures are fine because the pictures are all innocuous. They're no big deal. They're like, cool, bro.
But yeah, Ted Kennedy.
Hold on, Roman. I think whatever pose you putting on had a whole lot more squinty, more red faced, and probably a bigger, goofier grin.
Wait, hold on. I think I still have this.
There's evidence.
Wait, what? No. If I ever manage to, yeah, baby.
Seems appropriate.
Man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cool.
At least you know who it is then.
Right.
Commit to
Exactly.
the bit, right? Love it.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure a lot of people were, even people I was with after a certain point. And then the next day, that's the worst part of it, the Vegas, because wait a minute, that's me.
There he is.
What?
Yeah,
is that me?
Hey,
that's
That
out of your
is
mind drunk.
That is definitely at least at minimum 15 minutes after you've stopped making memories, maybe longer.
That looks fuzzy. I look fuzzy. There's nothing going on right now.
You can thank Sassy Sasquatch for that one.
Yeah.
But you can thank me for this one.
Nice.
Sammy, no, you can't do that when I have a mouthful of whiskey. God damn.
God.
Once you pop.
No, my eyes, my virgin eyes.
Finally, something made that feel more than mine.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what the fuck? No, what's something bad happened to me there. It's like I gained 200 pounds. But Blair, remember the next day, saw those giant metal sculptures, the praying mantis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff that we
Park.
went to wander to that next day. That was so good.
Yeah, we were around
and we went to-
Fremont-ish area
Yeah.
and a little
Yes.
further North.
There was the drunk tour because we didn't want to wander
Container
too far.
Park, it's called.
But we had to go to that
Yeah,
big,
went to that too.
we had reservations at that meat restaurant. The all-you-can-eat fucking...
Yeah, the Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, Fogo de Chao. That is some good eating there.
My God, lamb and chicken and beef and every
Off
fucking
sword.
animal that ever walked the
Off
planet
sword, just
was there for your taking.
Yum.
God, my mouth's watering now because it was
my
fucking
God,
delicious. It was
Went
so
record buying
fucking
too.
good.
I love animals.
And
with
I couldn't,
with sauce.
and then I couldn't eat for
Yeah.
like days after that.
Onion.
It's not quite a sword, but close.
that works.
Nice.
Kind of what they
That would
had.
Can't
Allegedly.
have eaten any meat off of it.
Allegedly.
But the
Beard,
filet
your beard, be
mignon,
careful.
But the lamb, baby.
Oh,
Lambs are babies.
I will get down on some lamb.
That's why they're delicious. Eat baby. So that was it. Was just so again. If you can go to one of the big meetups, I definitely recommend it because then you get to meet all the people in real life and the people you meet who are in your circle. You're going to get to form a better bond with, including Joker.
Why do you say it like it's a bad thing, including Joker?
Have you met
Joker?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait to make it to Vegas, and then I'm just gonna walk into Joker's bar, not say anything, and just order a drink and just see how he reacts.
Oh, you'll see. Fine.
See, he knows what you look like. The difference was
Bartman,
nobody knew what I looked like.
I need a drink.
Right, exactly.
He came creeping up to us like,
Oh my
who the
God,
hell
that
is
was
this
the
guy?
funniest thing ever. When we were waiting for Shield Wall, because here's the thing, I know his name now. I didn't even know his real name until the meetup. I only knew him as Shield Wall. Right. And so we're sitting at some I think it was like an Irishy something bar, restaurant in Fremont, right?
Overpriced.
And so we're all just sitting, we're like on the patio area, and we're all getting the cannolis are there. Tom is there. Pardon me, that's my gut. Blair is there. So there were like a ton of people there, though. The bartender was being very accommodating. But we're waiting for Shilmore, and I'm like, I literally have no idea what he looks like. So people looking around, you think that's him? Me. I'm like, do you think the midget black man is Shield Wall? No, that's not him.
You never know.
Everybody's like trying to figure who he is. And then he came up and he's like, hey.
Yeah, it wound up being way worse than a midget black.
I would what I wanted is I wanted that story to be like everybody was distracted. He just walked up behind you and said, "Hey guys," and everybody went, "We know that voice."
Right.
I kind of walked up and then everybody was like, "Oh," and yeah.
See, even though people know what I look like, I still can't surprise them because my beard will enter the room 5 minutes before I do.
No, and it has 4 shots and kicks 2 people's asses.
Yeah.
So that's
pretty much, yes. At least.
At least. Well, allegedly.
Yes, allegedly. I like that.
Yeah, but it was a good
his
meetup,
beard.
but...
His beard says, "Feed me," and allegedly.
Oh, so yeah, it's like a little shop of horrors deal.
Yeah, little beard horrors.
He just grabs random people while he's walking by, sucks them in.
That's how many people go missing in Vegas.
The fun thing about the meetup is that you don't really care about the FNT people so much. You just meet all the friends you've made online.
Yeah, because I met most of them before at other meetups, and they're cool and all, but there's so many other people there, especially once I started streaming with Roman, that you meet, and then so there were other people to really like. The first meetup I ever did is I didn't know anybody like at all, and so it was a little, I wouldn't say it was awkward, but you just kind of met the big name people and have conversations with them for a few minutes and then call it good. But then this time you actually see people that you remember, and even if people that you don't know from like YouTube, but you've seen them at the meetup before, so you're like, hey, I remember you last year or whatever. But
guys, I gotta bounce.
See you, Sammy.
There's Sammy.
Gooch, my friend.
Brother Naruto.
No, actually, I'm not going to be on Gooch tonight. I'm going on Joe Sontag's show. he's gonna help me promote the Batman show a little bit and get me
oh fuck yeah,
more
do
introduced
it.
to some more
Nice,
comic book
great.
people.
Cool.
And
Nice.
There you go.
yeah, so yeah, but still whoring.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
I'll see you guys next week.
All right, have a
Or
good
no,
day.
I won't.
I'll see you
guys
this
in 2 weeks.
So you'll
Sammy.
see us
Yep.
for V for Vendetta.
Yes. All right. Well, this was fun. I love you guys. Hopefully, I'll see you all in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Take care,
Have a
man.
good one, bro.
Bye, guys.
Sammy's been a great addition to the regular cast of the show. I'm so glad that he decided he just like camped out here. He's like, I'm not leaving. I'm like, all right, and that's how
My
I
brother in Naruto.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
still don't know what that is, Matt. So yeah,
If you watch
again,
that show, you'd understand his
you
jokes a
get
little
to
bit more.
go to one of these things. So I got to meet Blair in the real world, even though you and I had met in San Diego. We were lucky enough to meet in San Diego before he was out here on a trip.
What was
But,
that
so-
like back in the 90s when you were getting the Navy?
No, it was
No.
literally like
Oh.
it was like maybe even the same. No, it was the year before. It was in
Yeah, it was in
less than
October.
the year prior.
Oh, okay.
But it-
Yeah,
I
he
went
was
up
out
for
here,
wedding.
and he, me, and John, the creative blue collar guy, my son, met up in a bar, and hung out, and we just chatted and did the thing for a long time. But it was great getting to meet. It is as much fun as it is doing this with the squares. It is so much more fun getting to do it in the real world, and the nice thing, I'm so grateful that I've gotten to do it with so many people who have been on the show. And
Somebody's gonna clip that.
it's God damn it.
He's trying to be like serious here.
I am. You guys fuck it up every time. It's so horrible. So next year, April, we know it's going to happen again. Get ready to go to Vegas. I don't want to go to Vegas. I don't want to spend the money to go to Vegas. It's not very expensive to go to. Get one of those trips where all the people are stabbing each other on the plane. Get one of those. Get a hotel on Fremont. They're all really fucking cheap. But they're still actually really nice hotels there. You're just going to have to plan that out. And then we get to hang out with each other in the real fucking world. We get to have meals with each other and go do shit. And it's just fucking fun, man.
I would like to do that. I still felt really, I'm not a very social person. Part of one of the reasons I started doing YouTube, thanks R2 for getting me into this, because he was the first guy to kind of drag me into it, was to push myself outside of my comfort zone. So Joker, the jokes. So I'm not a very social person. So when the meetup was going on and everybody was talking about going down there and meeting everybody, I was just kind of like, I'm not going to go. Nobody's going to care about me showing up or anything like that. And then afterwards, I'm just like, I feel like I really missed out on something. And I really want to go this next time. Because I've only met two people that I've met online in the real world, and one of them is JT, and that was a very different visit than the other person I met in the real world.
JT is great in the real world.
God
awesome.
Damn it!
Hey Roman, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. I have a picture of us.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That was the after.
Yeah, that was the next day after the meetup. We went and walked the strip.
Oh God!
That's John and me and
that's a hike.
DJ.
Yep.
Also JV, when you meet me in person, you don't have to worry about me being one of these giants that everybody else says I'm a short man.
Okay.
You can look down on me like the rest of the world does. It's fine.
Don't worry.
I remember that day. I woke up a little. Well, we went to the meetup the night before. I woke up. I went out and did some stuff, and I was like, "Oh, you guys are going to walk the strip. I'll go hang out with you." But I was like, "Ooh, I'm a little tired from the drive and everything. I'll just take a quick nap." I woke up at 9 at night.
17 hours later. Yes, but we still got together. Though. We were still able to do that. Yeah.
I've never been to Vegas, but it sounds like 9 p.m. is basically when everything starts.
No,
so just
11.
No, 11.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but we went out. We all went out. We walked the strip, and we came back. And as we got back, Shield was like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And then we hung out on Fremont.
Let me rephrase. 11 p.m. is when it starts for tourists. My days off, I'm in bed by like 10. So it's a different world for me because I live here. So
yeah.
Right. Yep.
But
it's always good to have a local when you go to Vegas.
What I do want to say, it was a good fucking year for all of us.
If you come out here, I'm going to take you to the best punk rock bar in Vegas.
Nice. That sounds like a blast. Hell yeah.
All right, fine, Roman.
Roman. If he invites you, are you going to remember it?
Oh no,
a lot of things.
Well, he might remember because it's a little bar. It's this little shithole shack called the Double Down.
Awesome.
They have a shot there. It's called ass juice. If
nice.
you ask the bartender what is in it, they don't know because there's a base recipe, but the next shift that makes the next batch adds whatever they want to it, and they don't tell whoever comes on next.
My God.
No one knows what is fully in it. They serve it in little toilets.
Nice.
I would try that at least once. I would try that once.
Yeah.
So
I like my intestines.
Where's my girl?
Yeah. That's on the bucket list now.
Well, sadly, as we were reaching the end of the show now, though, we literally got to none of the topics that I picked out for this week, which I did research on and read, but we didn't need to. I thought I was like, well, we'll talk about some stuff and we'll get some dull moments, but we didn't. And actually, I'm really happy we didn't have to. This was a really nice retrospective in the year that was. Yes. Next week we won't be here. Next week we're going to be off because it is Thanksgiving. And what?
Boo! It's just a Thursday.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we can't be here next week.
We might not be here because we're off.
Next week, or
we might not be here because a volcano might erupt. You never know.
Right. I'm going to be in a turkey coma by that point of the night.
Yeah.
So
and look, you're joining us here in the chat at the end here.
What's
up,
Lance? How are you, Lance?
But
Lance.
Fuck, Lance, God,
I could
damn it.
I could pretend to be Roman next week.
You're going to curse uncontrollably
for the show, and you can have at it. But I'm really glad we did. I'm glad we did this. I'm happy to have been able to talk about all the stuff we did, because we did do a lot this year. We did a lot of things. We did a lot of fun things, and we got to even develop more relationships within the show. I'm looking down at you. Man, that's you. But we did get to grow. I mean, it's fun. This show, I do the show not because I'm making money from YouTube, because I'm not. I do it because it's a fun show to do. And if you're with us for watching us, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're getting to go through the same little weird journey across time and space and movies and shows and all the shit that we talk about. It's a lot of stuff, but we love these things, hate them, and we love the genre that it destroyed, and we want to talk about why we are talking about that.
Right.
Lions.
So, and the company conversation during the point's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this
also the duct tape
is the reason why I show up every week, And so on that, I am going to say it is time to end the show. And thank you. Thank you to my wonderful panel who endures me every week and my idiosyncrasies. Thank you to the chat who does kind of the same, but you bring your own shit over to our side, and I really appreciate it every time you do it.
Yeah, really.
I wish I could have all of you guys together. I wish we could make this big room with 500 people in it, and we're all looking at each other. And that would, imagine what that would look like. It would be fantastic. But we do this as we can, and we share our stories, and I appreciate that. So with that, I'm going to go around the horn here and do the exit, and then we will jet off until the 5th of December, and we'll talk about that when we get to the end of this. So, Shield Wall of Dragons, my good friend, what's coming up, my brother?
So, thanks for having me on the show. This is great for doing like a yearly recap show. Awesome. Remind me of everything that we've gone through, all the shows that we've done, and all the great people that we've had on. It's been a lot of fun. I really appreciate you having me on the show. And what I got coming up is on Tuesday of next week, I'll be on Jacob Ironside show, and we will be going over Fort Apache, 1948. That's a great movie.
Nice.
Yeah, it's part of the John Ford Cavalry trilogy, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that one a lot because it's a good movie. But yeah, thanks for having me on. It was great being on with everybody. And thanks to everybody in the chat. And please like and subscribe if you're viewing this on X. Come on over to YouTube and just drop a sub. And yeah, and if you like what we're doing here, what Roman's put together, just go back and look at some of the other movies that we reviewed, and you'll get the context of some of the stuff we're talking about and the good times we had. So thank you.
Right on, brother. My friend, the nemesis of the Dark Knight.
Nemesis of a lot of folks, but that's fine.
I don't think he actually likes Riddler because I think he thinks Riddler's an asshole just like I do. But he has the beautiful Harley Quinn.
I did.
He is Joker voice.
Wow.
What do you got coming up, my brother?
Well, I want to thank you again for having another year. Thank you for your momentary genius for continuing to have me on your show. It's just the smartest thing you've ever done, along with these lovely people here. Yes, Beard, good boy, Beard. And next week I will have my Wednesday night is overbooked with myself, Matt, Left Eye Ego, and Brad Duke Devil 95. It is the go home week for the WWE's next premium live event, that being Survivor Series, the Thanksgiving Classic. Beard, don't make me hurt you. And again, thank you again for everyone who's here. Again, check everyone's links down below. Leave a comment after the stream. It just pushes it out into the algorithm even more. So yes, and thank you for continuing to have me on. It's the smartest thing you've done all year.
Well, I do many things that are not smart, so I have to go with the ones that are. Matt, thank you for being able to be here with us tonight. I hope things go well again for the remainder of your stay. I hope it is brief, and I hope that it is effective. I hope you get out and it's good for that time. But I'm really happy you're able to be with us tonight, my friend.
Thank you. I'll probably be here at least through like early next week. Unfortunately, there are good things happening here. Don't get me wrong, but I'm tired of not being home.
Right.
And not being able to do stuff I want to do, like whether it's watch a movie. My home empire, my home media empire has been down for 2 weeks now because my brother. Well, in his defense, I have set up on Linux and he does not use Linux. So, but he can't boot. I can't talk him to booting it back up. I can't. All my computing resources are at home, so I can't do anything fun. And a little funny little story. So when I mentioned something, I said goodbye to Sammy. I said something about Naruto. One of the old people in the other room, I heard yell out, "Who's talking about Naruto?" What? Yeah. But and then it shows you how high I'm getting right now because my meds are kicking in.
Love it.
So you were talking about food before, and the story that came to mind out of nowhere was when we were little kids going to a petting zoo for school, and about a third of the class were Italian kids. You got to remember that. Not everyone's going to get this joke. So we go to the petting zoo, and all the little kids are like, ooh, and I. And the Italian kids are like, we can make sausage from that one and veal from that one. And the non-Italian adults were looking at us like with horror. But when you're Italian kids, you grow up with the animals thinking of the food. Yeah. And then someone goes, "Where's the baby cows for veal?"
They look delicious.
I think he was 6 years old when that happened.
Nice.
Oh my god,
nice, man.
That's heavy. It's not inaccurate. You got to look at Dago Youth. Dago Youth is what it is. Dempsey, my brother. Like I said, you're with us almost more weeks than you're not. So you're that close.
Kind of a regular.
Coming in to having to endure.
I'm an irregular.
That the rest of the people have to.
You're irregular. That's a bad thing.
Right now,
I drink a lot of coffee.
But so we got working together this year, and I'm really glad we did.
Agreed.
It's an absolute pleasure to work with you, and
thank you, sir.
You're a good dude, and we have like this great crossover of stuff, which I fucking love. As far as the other people we were with around YouTube, but just our knowledge base of shit is fucking good.
Right. Agreed. And I'm really glad that I have a chance to come on here and talk with all you guys because I've been around the chats for a while, and getting to actually speak with you is a way different experience than throwing out snarky comments in the chat. Which is also fun, by the way. But this has been a great experience for me too. I appreciate you giving me a chance to research something. It gives me something to do. I just love having that. And then I can come and talk to a bunch of people and have a really nice, in-depth, nerdy conversation about something that I really like. Like, this makes me feel good. And I appreciate you guys giving me that opportunity. So thank you a whole lot.
Well, I am sorry that I gave you 4 pages of research to read that we didn't get to this week.
I'm still thankful for it.
I read through all those too. I read through all of those too.
Yeah, I read through all of that. It was all right.
For those of you who don't know, I just put together a composite of all the pop culture news stories, and then we go through those because I didn't know what tonight was going to be like exactly, but it was like I don't need literally.
That's literally every show,
right?
I got to drop now, guys.
All right, my brother.
All right, Matt.
Yep. And
I'll talk to you later.
Give me a call tomorrow, Matt. I'm available.
Okay,
Give me a call tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye.
All right.
Sleep well, bro.
And everybody, if you are the praying type, send Matt some of your prayers, please. He's in a rough spot. He's getting better. We need him to get better. So please pray for Matt, so he can get home.
That's right. And go sub to his channel too. He does good stuff. Those gold books were amazing.
Jacob Ironside, who is again one of the guys I've been working with for almost since the beginning. I'm so grateful for all of you. I say it again and again, but I really do mean it. This is such a cathartic experience, getting to talk about these things from week to week. With people who understand what we're talking about, because not everybody does. Nobody gets like the nerd culture. They're like, "What do you guys talk about that? It's just a fucking movie." Whoa! You don't know what the fuck you're saying when you say those words. That's the people who understand that, I'm glad to be part of your company. And Jake, like I said, you've been with me for a very long time now, and I'm so grateful for that. And Jacob gives me a lot. Jacob bleeds memes at me, and they're fucking
they're amazing.
Amazing.
But I'm glad he does it. So, Jacob, what do you got coming up, my brother?
Hey, yeah, I just want to say too, I'm thankful for all you guys that I've met over the year, and it's just the 3 people that I have on my show regularly, and all the guests I've had, and I just really appreciative to all of y'all. So thanks. And Joker, of course. But yeah, mostly Joker. Mostly Joker, yeah.
It's always
but
Joker.
Yeah, not sure about my gaming stream Saturday. I'll have to get in touch with some folks on that one. But yeah, Tuesday, is Fort Apache. Really good one. And
nice.
And the week after that is my last 3 episodes of X-Files. Of season 1.
Are we that close already? Do I have to watch all those X-Files now, Jacob?
Ugly tile, shoulder pads, and pantsuits.
Yep, and pantsuits and left
it's those
guns.
Fucking
guns
ties, Mulder's fucking ties.
And headphones.
You were not there. You were not there. You were not there for one of the worst ones I've seen of the season so far.
Oh God, I'm sure I saw it.
I called it out.
There's some bad ones.
Yeah. But it's almost like a drinking game now to see which ones. Yeah.
What Mulder's ties and
you got
and
two
Scully,
Jokers.
Yeah.
Scully's.
Yeah.
It's good.
Look
You
at
would like
that
it.
suit. Look
There's
at the
some
brown suit.
there's some
She
good
wearing a brown
episodes
suit?
in
I
there.
like the brown suit.
I'm sure there are.
But thank you again. Thank you, Jacob. Again, Jacob's another one of the people who on the panel who I've been able to develop a friendship with, who I past this, which I'm very grateful for. I don't when I say it, I don't know if everybody out there understands exactly how much it means for people like us who, we have our, your core friend group, you're in the real world, which it means whatever that is. But for this type of relationship where we have these things in common, which are really quite if you were in high school, this would be the group of people you hung out with. But we're in different states. That's also true. But to get to do this with people who are all over the country is kind of crazy.
The world,
it's something
the world.
Well,
yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
We have our British friends who come on as well.
That's right.
And
cool. Gray
and James.
Cool.
James
and our man
James,
in Japan.
Yeah, James and Gray. They live in Japan. Yeah.
And AC.
Roman, you are international, sir.
And
that's right.
One of the other things is there are people in our chat and that we interact with that they can't get out at all. Or it's very difficult for them to do that, to travel or go anywhere really.
Like me.
And this is their opportunity to hang out with people and impact people's lives and exchange ideas and things that normally you wouldn't be able to really do. Before the internet, you would have just been maybe through a phone or something, or pen pals and letters, 100 years ago. Yeah. So it's really great that we were able to do this. Oh, and Canadians, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Bring up the Canadians.
Zach, I'm going to say this right now, Zach.
Oh,
if you are not at the next Vegas meetup, we're going to have
talking about coming.
Good.
Okay, so Jacob,
Beard.
It's Blair?
Blair than Mando.
Blair, Beard, help me.
We got rearranged whenever Matt dropped out.
And I've been drinking more than I should.
Beard, Blair, Mando.
Beard of Liberty.
I find it interesting that nobody has wondered why you can actually see my neck at the moment.
I don't care.
Anyway, nobody.
Fuck!
I tied my beard behind my neck. Nobody noticed except Squeaker. I got some mean messages.
That gives a whole new meaning to neck beard.
Yes, true. Anyway, coming up here in about 15 minutes. Actually, speaking of Squeaker Mouse, we will be playing 7 Days to Die over on my channel, Beard of Liberty. Apparently she did some housekeeping on the server. I have no idea what that means, so I'm jumping into it blind. We'll find out.
Means you got a bunch of extra throw pillows.
No, as long as the throw pillows can be thrown at zombies and do damage, I'm on board. But yeah, you can find me on After the Weekend on Mondays. We're doing kind of a viewer appreciation stream this week. We got a couple of guests. I think one of them might be here on the panel with me, but I haven't necessarily confirmed everything with JT yet, so I'm not going to throw anybody out there. Other than that, Tuesdays with Jacob, Thursdays here, and then of course my own channel, Beard of Liberty, for doing some game stuff. So this is a great group. I'm happy to be part of this group. Even yeah. Oh no.
What
Squeaka says Squeaka says she probably fixed the top loader.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, that is wonderful.
I can see Roman dying right now.
Blair. God damn it. Blair, another one of my good friends who has been with the channel almost from the beginning of the channel. So, Blair, thank you for being here. What's coming up for you, buddy?
You can catch me on Mondays on John's channel, the Creative Blue Collar. We do a little late to the news party. I don't know if we're going to be doing it next Monday or not. I think we're not.
I don't know either.
But I will be on JT Gunn's show next Monday on After the Weekend.
Nice. Excellent.
And I've been on Zach's channel on Wednesdays on the What's Up Wednesdays.
Yeah, I saw you last week.
They've been very nice. And you catch me on here every other week. So, yeah, thanks for having me on. It's been great being on, meeting all you guys. I met most of you, some of you in real life, and I've streamed with everybody here before.
Yeah.
I've been on Jacob's channels multiple times. So, yeah, it's a great time.
Definitely.
Right on. My brother. And then there was Mando.
Sister.
What's coming up there? Lion girl.
So this Sunday, me and Beer, please don't do that. This Sunday, me and a friend of mine, many of you probably know him. His name's Roto Kamish. He's also a streamer. He and I are doing a combined birthday stream this Sunday, and we're going to be playing a bunch of games and just having a grand old time. Because his birthday was a few days before mine, and mine was yesterday. So we tend to throw a birthday.
Happy birthday, Mando! Happy birthday, Mando! Are you allowed to say how old you are?
Birthday.
Happy
For
birthday.
Any folks that follow gun tubers out there, apparently Mando shares a birthday with the AK guy, Brandon Herrera.
Ah, cool.
Well, hello there.
You need to get down to Texas and go out there and shoot guns.
Yeah.
Right? But yes, I am 32 years old. Yes, I'm a baby. I'm a child.
You're a
child. Yes, little kid.
Well, Mando, you've been with the channel literally since the beginning days.
Since you were like 5.
And for reasons I can't even begin to guess, you stayed here. You stuck around, and you still come back despite disaster after disaster after disaster. So, I want to thank you for that, Mando. I really enjoy you being on the show. I was actually talking about you with my friends today. I'm like, we have this one kid on the show, and the nice thing is we get her perspective, which is way different than the rest of ours because most of us are older. So we get this other, jaded, fucked up perspective. But we get Mando's perspective, and it's just like totally different. It's fucked up, but it's different.
I love that Mando is what you said, 32. You're getting to the age where you start forgetting what your age is sometimes, and Roman is still saying little kid. We got this little kid on the panel.
Well, Mando is the same age as you're the same age as my oldest daughter. That's how old you are. I mean, it's not a joke. It's literally not even a joke.
No, it's like,
I mean, granted, for context, Roman waited to have kids till he was about 250 years old. So
true.
That's
yeah.
True. I am very, very old. But so we're gonna roll out here. So thank you so much to this wonderful panel and all the guests that we've had on this year. My God, it's been such a trip to have all of you here, and to our chat who has beaten us and given us love and given us humor and done all the things. Thank you for being here. For those of you who are watching live, thank you, of course. My God, why do I do the show if you're not here? And to the folks who are watching it later, thanks. That's where most of our views actually come in, are from the later views. So I'm very grateful that you're watching it as well. If you're watching it on Twitter, please jump over to YouTube just for a second and give it a like.
So, Roman, I don't want to. You're on a good roll, and I don't want to completely derail you, but I'm gonna do it.
Which he has.
I had no plan to do this, but I just was reminded of it. That's the way my brain works. Just randomly goes, do this thing. Do you mind if I give one of my, granted, it is a stolen toast from a whiskey tribe on YouTube.
Oh Lord, man. I'm going to blow you up so you can do it.
Hang on. Whiskey, hang on.
I gotta give people a chance to make sure they got a drink ready.
Hold on, Jesus.
Water still counts if that's all you got.
No, it does not.
I got some strong Southern tea.
I got my Jameson. Hold on.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Joker, I'm on full screen. People are going to screen cap this. The next Roman.
It's true. We are.
I'm here now.
All right. Here we go. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking. If you fight, may you fight for a friend. If you steal, may you steal your lover's heart. If you drink, may you drink with us.
Salud.
Cheers.
Slancha.
Cheers to you,
Yes.
my friends.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So this is the last stream before Thanksgiving, everyone. I think we've given our thanks quite enough tonight, and I am so very grateful for all of this. Something I never would have expected that we do, and yet here we are. It's weird. It's fucked up. It is criminally horrible sometimes, but it's also funny and it's always very genuine, and that's what we mean to do. So next week we're off for Thanksgiving. We're going to put up a classic Roman of the Empire show. I'll post that. The following week, we on the 5th of December, always at Thursday, 5 Pacific Standard. We're going to be doing V for Vendetta, which is going to be a badass show. It's going to be a long show. It's going to be a deep dive, and it's going to be so much fucking fun. So please join us for that. So, with all that being said, thank you for being here, and until next time, be kind.
Have a good. Bye, guys.